So no, I don't have. I have scenes memorized.
From every play? So that
Oh no, from 5 plays I have 7 scenes memorized.
Oh,
I am not nearly that smart.
Well, you asked us at the beginning. You said just pick one. So
yeah, it's a bluff. That's a bluff. Yeah. And you picked one of 5 that I actually have. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have any more questions. I'm happy to. I just keep going north until I get to Seattle, and then around that area I'll start heading back east to New York, where I'm from, where I live. Yeah. Yeah. After the tour is done, I'll go back to New York, and my director and I, her name is Jolie Tong. She teaches at Brooklyn College. We'll put all this together and see what it is. If it's like a documentary or a one-man show, hopefully, or I don't know, whatever it is, we'll put all this together. Probably a one-man show where I'll kind of talk about my trip and everything, and then do the scenes after having done them all over the country for almost a year. So yeah, that's it.
Are you staying with friends?
I have a friend here in town. I got a friend in San Francisco. Yeah, I lucked out in that I do have friends all over the country. So I mean, here and there, we're pretty spaced out. Other times, I slept in a campsite a couple nights ago. The night before that, I slept in an alley between a church and a yoga studio. It's all different things. Or in San Luis Obispo, I found some people on Warm Showers, which is like it's like couch surfing but more for bike travelers. Warmshowers.org. Yeah, so that's been a really good resource, and yeah. So
how did this idea come to you?
That's exactly what happened. It came to me. I don't think I came up with it. It just kind of fell on me. I don't know. I was in New York in July, and I was kind of sitting there because I'm very project oriented. If I don't have a project I'm working on, I'm like, why am I alive? I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing. So I was kind of looking for something, and then it just fell on me all at once, because I always wanted to street perform. I'd never left the East Coast, so I'd always wanted to see the rest of the country. I'd always wanted to do a bike trip, and I'd been thinking about acting. The idea to do the Shakespeare on the street came first. I was just going to do it in New York, because I figured out an angle to do it, and then all those things just kind of coalesced, and it all hit me at once, like, oh, I'll just do that. So
had you done Shakespeare before this?
A little bit of Shakespeare, yeah. I'd done some. I don't think I'd ever been in a Shakespeare play. I'd done some like in my senior show in college or whatever, and in classes. But I was in a play in New York too. I'd been in one Shakespeare play in New York, like a full production or something. But yeah, other than that, it was just like, I don't know. I mean, it's something that all actors usually, if they go to school, they do at least a little bit of it. So I'd learned some about it. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm so glad that you guys came, that everybody came.
Do you want to do more Shakespeare? Does it particularly draw you?
Oh, I'd love to do more Shakespeare in the future. Shakespeare is, there's a lot of, I've said this a lot, there's a lot of schools of thought that say, if you can do Shakespeare, you can do anything as an actor. And it's some of the hardest stuff to do, but it's also the most rewarding. So I love to do as much Shakespeare as possible, if I'm working with good people, because the plays are already top notch, so that's already taken care of. So as long as the people I'm working with are great, then yeah. Yeah, well, thank you so much. I'm so glad.
Enjoyed your acting.
Thank you.
Right in there. Right in there with the characters.
Oh, that's very nice. You don't have to say that for the camera. That's pardon?
I said I'm in the middle of reading them all.
Really?
Yeah, actually the last one I read was Romeo and Juliet in Twelfth Night.
Okay. Well, there you go.
So that's good, yeah.
Here you go. You can see a little bit of him. Yeah, okay. That's all. Why are you reading? Just for fun, or?
Actually, it came by way of theater. There's the Berkley Rep Theater over here.
Yeah.
Who's actually a new show.
We're in Berkeley, California right now. Yeah.
And there was a show.
Do you guys want a card?
Ago,
yeah.
Called.
How about I have to
called Ghostlight, and it's
Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
it's about and directed by.
So much. Oh, I'm so sorry, but
Oh
thank
gosh,
you.
wait.
Julia. Cards.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's about.
It's about and directed by what's his last name? John Moscone,
Thank you for coming, son. Thank you.
who's the artistic director for Cal Shakes here.
Oh,
He's also
yes.
the son of
And one for Matt.
The son of.
Mayor Moscone, who was assassinated.
Oh.
And I guess Mr. Moscone is good friends with the artistic director, and so together they wrote and directed this play that's got all this, you know, because he and Hamlet both had their fathers killed.
Wow.
So they wrote it's this double play about this time, I guess, in his life where he was remembering really fully for the first time when his father was killed, and at the same time he was putting on Hamlet. And so there's all this, it's the greatest play. Anyway, I usher there, so I get to see the plays a number of times, and after I saw it the first time, I read Hamlet to get a handle on it the next time, and I just kept going with the Shakespeare. I was like, hey, this one's pretty good, let me try another.
Awesome.
So like you, I found a project.
Yeah. That's a good story. Yeah.